Alright, it is just a couple minutes after 2, and I am just about at the campsite number 62 on the new system. I'm told this is possibly the best campsite on the lake. I'm not sure why, but I guess I will find out. Well, let's go check it out. I think this is the landing spot. It looks like it, but I always pick the wrong one for some reason. All right, the Eagle has landed. Just gonna grab my food bag for now, and I've got one of my water bottles on. My life jacket. Oh wow, here we go. Fire pit area. There's a big monster. Lots of flat ground here around the fire pit. Somebody's left a nice fire glove. A little bit of wood here, not much. I did see some over on that little island over there. A bunch of driftwood and stuff, so if I need to go, which I probably will have to scavenge for wood because I am on an island. And as I mentioned, this is probably one of the most popular campsites on the lake, so probably have to do that, but that's okay. Make sure I get lots of firewood. Stay warm. You can see all the things in all the directions. Picking up, as you can hear. The sun is trying to come out. There are flurries of clouds there. Beautiful white quartzite mountains all around as far as the eye can see. This is a place to sit. I think I might not get, I don't know, evening sun? Not sure where it's going to go down. I'll check in a bit. That's so many things I want to do right now. Nice big open area here in the front where I can probably enjoy the sunshine. It is 2 o'clock. I have a feeling it's going to come up over here somewhere. I really want to check, but I'll eat my lunch first and try not to eat my lunch at like 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon like I normally do. So nice shoreline all around. More beautiful white quartzite mountains over here, and there's the canoe. So I just can't see over on that side. I have a feeling maybe the sun's gonna go down somewhere over here, but it means it's probably gonna come up over here somewhere. I'll double check that in a bit and I'll get back to you. A nice little spot of grass here. Not sure where I'm gonna put the tent. I'm assuming there's more to the site in behind here. Right here. It's a little bit flat right there, but it is kind of leaning a little bit down. Let's see what else we got. Probably not going to be setting up too far away from the fireplace so I can stay warm. Oh, it's pretty. There's shallow water here. More white quartzite rocks over there. Oh, and there's the privy. It's a little bit of a hike, but not too bad. There's definitely not a lot of wood here. The wood that I have, the wood that's here already, is I think enough for tonight to get me through the night, and then tomorrow when I go do my tour of the lake, I'll scavenge when I'm out in the boat, because I don't think I want to do any more paddling today, but we'll see what happens. I am cooking dinner on the fire, hopefully. I'm just going to sit on this log here. Got my PFD there and my food barrel. It is quite a bit windier than it was a little while ago already. The wind is picking up and it's gusting pretty good. So I'm going to just come down here and grab my pack, and I'm going to tie up the boat and bring my paddle up and stuff. I've learned a very big lesson of damaging the other H2O canoe, and I want to continue to make good choices. So even though it's obviously not moving or going anywhere or anything, my pack is probably about 45 pounds, and then the boat weighs 30, and got that 3-pound seat on there too, so pretty sure it's not going anywhere, but you never know. This is probably where I'm going to come down to get water. It's the nicest landing area, and just beautiful. Look at the rocks in the water. It's so pretty here. Okay, well, hopefully by the time I eat my lunch, the sun's going to come out and it's going to be a gorgeous day. The clouds are breaking up a bit more, so fingers crossed. I'm going to grab my pack and I'll see you up there. All right, the sun is out, sort of. It keeps coming and going, but it's coming more often. The last probably hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours, it hasn't really been out at all, so just to have a little peek here and there is better than nothing. I'm grateful. Got my wrap here. I forgot that I put some bacon on it. This is just 2 chicken fingers on a tortilla wrap, and it has some ranch dressing on it and some 2-year-old cheddar and a piece of bacon, and it's going to be quite tasty, and I'm going to sit here and enjoy this and look at my beautiful view. So, see you in a bit. Well, while I've been snacking on my wrap, I looked up sunrise, sunset on my screenshot. Sunrise is 108 degrees, which is pretty much right in front of the campsite, and sunset is at 252 degrees, which is right about there. So I can probably see it if I go out on the rocks. The wind is also coming from that direction, and it's a cold wind. So I was thinking about sitting over there in the sunshine, but it'll depend on how long it stays out and if it's consistent. If it stays out for a while and there's no more clouds, it'll definitely override the cool wind, but if not, I might just stay up in here. Well, behind the campsite where the fire pit is, there's a gigantic hill, and I climbed that, and I'm up at the top, and there's a trail going down to the side of the campsite here. Beautiful rock cliffs there. I'm going to keep wandering about here, and I need to get some firewood. I'm going to figure if I walk a little bit, I'll probably find something. It is an island, so. And I have found a couple of small handfuls of sticks already earlier, so we'll see. I'm not sure how to get back down from here. It's pretty steep, but there's like little sections like where I came up. See, there's no wood anywhere. So pretty with the pine needles everywhere. I mean, they're usually everywhere, but it's like excessive right now because of fall. Oh, got one! Alright, I finally settled on a spot for my tent. I did want to put it over on this side of the campsite because the wind is coming from the south and it's really sheltered down there, but there's no flat spots. So the closest one is right here. Beautiful view of the mountains, they're everywhere. And it's not totally blocked from the wind, but it's somewhat blocked from the wind. It's fairly sheltered there. So hopefully it's flat enough. And the other spot I kind of liked was in between the trees here, but it is, I know it seems so petty, like it's not that important, but when you stand here, the wind's blowing this way. So when you stand here, you get the wind. When you stand here, you still get a pretty good amount of wind. When you stand here, you get a lot less wind. So that's why I put it there. So hopefully it's a good spot. I'm gonna blow up the thermarest, and it might be the last time I ever blow it up. I have a flex tail, I believe it is. Little tiny pump coming from a company who offered to give me one. And the sun is out, and look at how blue it is. Just looks gorgeous. This is what I've been waiting for. Well, I went to the privy section and then I continued going towards the other side of the island, and there's a little teeny tiny trail kind of goes along, and it's really pretty. Look at this view. Like, how beautiful is that? The sun is out now. Looks like it might be a nice sunset. It's actually gonna drop behind the trees like pretty soon. It's 4:30 or 4:45, somewhere around there. I haven't looked in a while. Now the sun is fully out. I have brought my chair over to the sunny side of the campsite, which is beautiful. And I'm just sitting here in the sunshine, and I do not want to leave. I need to go start the fire. I'm cooking a pork chop on the fire, and I need to get the fire going, and I don't want to leave the sunshine. It just feels so good. Well, it's 20 after 5. I gave in right after that last video and went up and began getting ready and preparing for the fire. It's a huge fire pit, so the first thing I had to do was get the rocks all set up for the grill and make sure it fits and all that stuff, so I don't have to do that when it's hot. And got a bunch of stuff on there now, and hopefully it's gonna get going, and then I can put my pork chop on pretty soon. Thanks so much for coming out, sunshine. It's been beautiful having you here. I hope to see you tomorrow. There's a couple of light clouds coming in. Might make for a beautiful sunset, we'll see. I got my timer set for 10 minutes, so that'll remind me to come down here and keep checking. So I'll be back. Gotta go. I don't even know the point of me being in this video, because if I were you, all I would be doing is staring at that. That's all I've been doing, just sitting here listening to an audiobook. Well, I wasn't sitting here, I've been sitting around the campsite looking at the various different sides and all of the gorgeousness. So it'll be nice tomorrow morning, as long as it's sunny. The sun's supposed to come up right there, and it should light up that side. I haven't seen that one very well because the sun's been pretty much over there, so that'll be beautiful. Really enjoying my time here. I've got a nice fire going. Temperature's been dropping. My thermometer was 11 when I first set it out. It says 8.5 now. So yeah, I actually have to order. I want to order like a super small thermometer that I can bring with me, because that's silly. I've been carrying around with me for like, I don't know, 10 years. I've had that thing forever. But I should get something like just nice and compact. And if anyone has any suggestions, let me know. I'm gonna tend to my fire here. I'm gonna get the grill on and get the pork chop going. All right, it's 5:30 and the sun is just about to dip behind the trees. Thankfully, it stayed out and the clouds did not catch up to it. The clouds will probably just kind of close over that section after it's gone. Alright, things are moving along quite nicely. Just the last bit of sun here is on the White Mountains across from me and down at the end of the lake. Meantime, I got my fire going, got the pork chop on, got some water on. I have some rice with a little bit of canned asparagus in there, and this is flavored rice. I believe it's country chicken. I like the Uncle Ben's. Just gonna drop it in. Just want to wait until it gets a little bit hot first. It's getting there. And I made myself a drink, complete with the party favor. This nice pine needles. Got some strawberry banana Nesfruta, a little coconut rum, and cheers to everyone. Happy weekend. Oh, that is so tasty. Oh my goodness, I feel like I'm down in the tropics. All right, I gotta tend to my fire, so I'll be back in a bit. All right, the sky is looking quite beautiful. The sun finally is gone from the White Mountains over here, and I'm not sure what's going on over there. I can't really see much, but I don't want to leave my food. My food is ready to eat. Pork chop has been cooked to death on the fire. I'm pretty sure it's done. And my bag of my rice got a little melty, but it's fine where the rice is. So that's nice and hot. I'm gonna put my food on one of my fancy plates here that I brought, and I'm going to enjoy my gorgeous view of the sky as I eat my dinner. I'm really excited because I thought it would be dark by the time I ate. So yay! All right, there's my delicious dinner. Brought a little more rice than I thought I did, but it's hard to tell when it's in a bag. Anyways, it's hot and it's delicious, and I'm gonna go eat. See you in a bit. Cheers. So good. Well, it's about 6:45 and having a lovely evening here. The sky is still somewhat light and bright, which is nice. Probably helpful that the white quartzite mountains are white, which makes them a bit brighter. I'm just sitting here having a Twix, a little dessert. I didn't bring any dessert wraps or anything. Eating later at night really bothers me, because when I lie down, I'm not elevated. I do put my PFD underneath my pillow, like under that end of the thermarest, but to raise my head a little bit. But I find I always get like acid reflux and heartburn and stuff like that when I'm out on my trips. I don't get that at home. And I think it's because I'm eating like these crazy dessert wraps and stuff like late at night. So I decided not to bring anything like that. I have Twix for tonight for dessert, and I have a Snickers for tomorrow, just to have some little bit of chocolate if I want. I also have some dark chocolate like in a bar, in case I want to snack on that. So that's about it. I'm just sitting here enjoying this beautiful fire and my gorgeous view. My gorgeous views. I was sitting there by the fire and I realized that I didn't grab the canoe seat out of the boat or flip it, so I just came down to do that. It is tied up and there is no wind anymore. It is pretty much perfect mirror here on Osa Lake, and beautiful reflections of the white quartzite mountains here. Just stunning, even at night. My thermometer says it's 6.4 degrees. At this time of night on my forecast, it's supposed to be 9, feels like 7. So I'm not sure if my thermometer is giving the feels like temperature. I don't think it has that capability, but that's what it says. So I have a feeling it's going to be much colder tonight than it was supposed to be. It's supposed to go down to 7, feels like 4 at around 5 or 6 a.m. I'm just sitting here by the fire, and it's about 10:15. I'm starting to get a little sleepy. I think I'm going to go into the tent soon. Yeah, beautiful night here. I'm not even wearing my Patagonia yet. I'm still wearing my tripping clothes that I came in with. The only thing I did was when I got here, just while I was having lunch, I put my socks and my shoes on. I do have a pair of very thin merino wool tights underneath my tripping pants. I didn't quite feel ready to wear the snow pants yet, with it being like highs of 10, 11, 12, and you know, portaging and stuff, you get hot, but this has been a good combination. I also have a pair of thick fleece tights with me and my rain pants, so if I do get chilly, those almost act like snow pants. Anyways, it's super, super quiet here, and I'm getting really sleepy. I think I'm going to go to bed soon. That's about it. See you in a bit. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Frank. There's a little mouse by the campfire. Don't see mice too often on trips, but every now and then. Had quite a few in the Halliburton and Highland Water Trails, but other than that, I don't see them too often. But when I was filming that last video clip, I have the headlamp tied to the camera to make the light. And so when I came over here to sit down and take part in the video, I didn't have my flashlight with me, but as I was walking over, I swore I saw something scooting over here. But again, I didn't have my flashlight on. It it was over on the tripod selfie stick. And anyways, I came back and I looked for the mouse and I found it. And it ran up and over here and over there and all around, and then it disappeared over here somewhere. So I guess it's gone. Maybe I'll see it again later. Who knows? As soon as I turn off the camera, I come back over here. Look at them. There was a whole bunch of them. Hey, what are you doing? There's like 2 or 3 of them coming in and out of the rocks here. Hello, Mr. Mouse. You gotta be careful. I don't want to step on you. Okay, go on. You know, they're cute when they're out here, but they're not that cute when they're in my house. It was right in here. I hope they don't come flying out. I'm sitting like right here. I'm a little bit paranoid. Hello? They all come out now? Gotta scare them away. Maybe they're used to getting fruit scraps. I don't know, but they're not gonna find any here. There ain't no food here, buddy. Sorry. I just went to put the bear vaults away, and the mice were coming out of this hole, so I put a whole bunch of rocks in here and closed it up. I come walking up and I see like 3 sets of eyeballs sitting there in the little hole. And they scampered off again. These little guys. They're all over. I keep turning off my light because I don't want to waste the battery. And as soon as I turn off the light, I sit here for a little while. And then all of a sudden I hear something and I turn on the light and the mice are all like running around. I don't want them crawling. I got my legs up on the fire. But they're going in between the rocks. So they're like inside the fire pit. And they just keep popping their heads out all over the place like whack-a-mole. Jesus! Get out of here! I think I gotta go in my tent. These guys are freaking me out. Micey, come on. Stop playing games with me. Go on now. Go. I haven't fed it any food. Maybe it's used to getting food. I don't know. But there's more than one. I've seen 3 of them together. Here they go. I don't know what it wants, but go away. I keep catching their eyeballs like in the light. I'm like, what is that? There, they're over there. There, he's in the fire pit. Hello, what are you doing? It's right here by my feet. Doesn't even care. Hello, what are you doing? It's kind of cute. Must not be very hot. Okay, go now. It's close enough. It's looking for food. I didn't leave any food for you. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, go now. Go. Go on. Go. And then he just runs back, and he ran that way, but then I saw it turn around. It's probably like in the rocks now again. Well, good morning. It is Saturday, October 29th. And this is the view here from my campsite on Osa Lake. Gorgeous. All right, it's 8 o'clock and got a whole bunch of sunrise pictures. Not sunrise pictures, pre-sunrise pictures, I guess, because it's not technically up yet. And I'm all ready to get out into the boat. The first thing I need to do is go back to the portage because I'm missing my remote for my tripod selfie stick, and that was the last place I used it, and I remember clicking it into the stand. So then I pushed it to turn it off, and I don't think it was clicked into the stand properly, so I'm hoping it's just sitting there on the shore where I used it last. And then I'm going to look for firewood and pictures, moose, wildlife, deer, whatever might be out there. So I'm super excited. Let's go. My thermometer says it is 7 degrees. It's supposed to be 7, feels like 4 with the wind chill. There isn't very much wind, so it's not very cold at all. I'm super comfortable. I just threw my rain pants on and I kept my hiking boots on because hopefully I don't have to go through any water or anything. And before the sun comes up, which it's starting to now, look at how beautiful. I just want to show you how clear the water is. This is fairly deep. It's right off the campsite. But you can see right down to the bottom. It's hard to show that yesterday because when the sun's out, it's reflecting and you can't see anything. But right now, you can see quite a bit. Gorgeous. Not quite near here this morning, but it's pretty close. Here's a view of my campsite from the water. And the sun coming up is starting to light up the white quartzite mountains around me. Just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful out here. Here comes the sun, do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun. I said, it's alright, do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, it's so beautiful. Good morning. Yeah, it's a duck. Alright, it's 8:40 and I'm just arriving at the portage. I can see the sun is up over on Killarney Lake. So I'm going to run over on the other side of the portage and see if I can get some nice shots there. Here's another opportunity to show you the water, the clarity before the sun comes up here. Still a lot of reflection, but you can see so much. Definitely like a needle in a haystack. I hope I don't get home and watch this footage and go, oh, I see it. I've been here for about 20 minutes, looking through, picking up, like some of these leaves could have fallen. I don't know. Since I was here yesterday, so I moved a couple of leaves around. This is where I had the camera set up. I remember this little flower here, and I don't see it anywhere. I thought I would just walk up and be like, oh, there it is, like exactly where I left it. I was taking pictures of this. It's more stunning now. Apparently I've missed the sunrise in the meantime, but that's okay. I got a lot of good shots. Alright, I think I might just give up on the search. I'm going to go on the portage here and see what the other side looks like. Well, I looked for a little while longer. I wasn't really ready to resign to the fact that I can't find it. It still could be at camp, like at the shore, like maybe it stayed in the stick until I got to camp, and then when I took out the tripod selfie stick out of the boat, it went flying somewhere. I did look there already yesterday, but you never know. It is 5 after 9, and just on the portage going into Killarney Lake. Take a peek. Oh, this is beautiful. I see a moose or something. Beautiful, calm Killarney Lake. Gorgeous. I came back to the other side, now I'm looking again. I moved a leaf. Look at this. What is that? It looks like blood. I wonder where that came from. I don't think it's here. Remote, you will forever be a part of Killarney now. I'm very sorry that I littered Mother Earth. Too bad. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please click the subscribe button. Also click the bell for notifications. If you'd like to get more information on the stuff I use on my trips, please check out my website at CamperChristina.com. Thanks. Bye.